lead tonight. New details in a shooting in the Capitol Hill organized protest zone. The man who was critically injured tells KIRO 7 he was shot because he is black. That shooting happened early Saturday morning at 11th and Pike, just about a half an hour after 19-year-old Lorenzo Anderson was shot near 10th and Pine and died. Now, over the next 3 days, there would be 2 more shootings, one near Cal Anderson Park and near 11th and East Anyway. KIRO 7's Michael Spears is live outside Harborview Medical Center in Seattle. And Michael, that man who was critically injured says he never saw police or medics.
He told us he was shot just outside of the protest zone, brought here, Monique, by strangers. And tonight he tells us he's upset that first responders, he said, left him to die.
I still have 2 bullets in me.
DeJuan Young remembers seeing the aftermath of the first unrelated shooting early Saturday at the Capitol Hill Occupied Protest Zone, or CHOP, that claimed the life of 19-year-old Lorenzo Anderson.
As I was leaving out of the scene, I ran into these 4 Caucasians.
He said he was nearby at 11th and Pike, outside of CHOP, when the group approached him.
The verbiage that they said was, "Hold this," and shot me. They shot me. I got hit. Once it pushed me on top of a vehicle, and they stood over top of me and continued to fire.
Young said the attack was unprovoked.
They had no insignia or anything like that.
The 33-year-old said he bled on the street for nearly 9 minutes, but the medics, who said they needed police protection to move in, never showed. He was gone by the time officers moved in.
I just said, we don't have time to wait. We need to just pick him up and put him into the van.
I got shot outside the protest zone, and you still didn't respond.
DeJuan told us SPD's handling of the shooting from the beginning
I'm scared.
has him worried about how it will end.
Because in my opinion, they were okay with this happening because this would gain them control back of their area.
Now, Alex Bennett, the former nurse you saw there in our report, she did email us in the last hour saying that victim was actually inside the protest zone, and she says CHOP is to blame because CHOP did not have an emergency plan in place to deal with the situation that unfolded that early morning with those shootings there. Now, as far as police and what they have to say about this, we did reach out. We did hear back within the last hour saying they would provide an update. As soon as we get it, we'll pass it along to you. Reporting live in Seattle, I'm Michael Spears, KIRO 7 News.